Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Hello there. Greetings from your friendly neighborhood, sweet bumbling Bofa Raver. That means I've appeared at least one episode of the following shows: Bumbling Boza's Variety Program, Bofas on the Sofas, Rant and Rave, and Two Sweet Wrestling Podcasts. The last two, Rant and Rave and Two Sweet Wrestling Podcasts, I'm now a regular panelist of. So, and I'm also the five-time Bumbling Bozo's Bozy Awards nominee of 2021. This is my channel vlog show. I'm Eric Lima, and you're watching WEML TV, Channel 77, episode 1118 of the show. April the 5th, 2022, 11:03 p.m. As you know, I'll be able to stay up late because I am on vacation. But before I get to usually stay up late and do all sorts of crazy stuff, we're going to talk about NXT 2.0, the fallout from Stand and Deliver. Two-time NXT champ Braun Breaker kicks off NXT, addressing the crowd about how happy he is about being the champion once again, but he knows he's going to have a target on his back and he's ready for a fight. Imperium interrupts Braun Breaker, and Gunther issues a challenge to Braun Breaker. I say it's a heck of a matchup. Let's get it on. So Braun Breaker says you're on. So meanwhile, the Creed brothers come out and they brawl with Imperium to start things off, and in their first match of the night. And the Creed brothers did pick up the victory. Over Imperium. And as the Creed brothers celebrate, those two masked guys that have been playing mind games with them attacked them from behind and ransacked and vandalized their locker room. Attacked the Creed brothers. And who are they? Well, they're none other than the former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, Pretty Deadly. Lewis Howley, who will be going by the name of Elton Prince, while Sam Stoker will take on the name of Kit Wilson. Well, they'll still be Pretty Deadly. And I'll tell you one thing, Malcolm Bivens is not too happy about that. So Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Toxic Attractions, and they plan on trying to thwart Wendy Chu's attempts to interfere and get their tag team titles back. And then Cameron Grimes, the new NXT North American champion, addresses the crowd as well. And he says he knows he's got a target now. He's ready to defend. And Solo Sikoa, well, came out, interrupted, and respectfully issued a challenge to Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes does accept, and that match will be next week. The North American title will be on the line in that matchup. And Joe Gacy and Harlan addressed the NXT universe about family, and that bothered Draco Anthony a little bit. Zion Quinn confronts him about it, and that match will be happening next week as well. Zion Quinn goes one-on-one with Draco Anthony. And Mackenzie Mitchell, her job's not done interviewing people yet, so she interviewed Tiffany Stratton about what Saray did. And it seems like Tiffany Stratton is not finished with Saray by any means necessary. Now there is the couples battle. Index, that's Indy Hartwell and Dexter Loomis, and Dusha, that will be Persia Parada and Duke Hudson. And both teams have been making more make-out sessions than Corey Graves and Carmella, for goodness sakes. And it was decided the men do the battle as as Dexter Lumis went one-on-one with Duke Hudson. Meanwhile, the women were getting involved in that matchup, and both men were counted out. All I can say is weird situations, man. Weird situations. So Bartel and Gunther were upset. Gunther says, "Relax, I'll get the NXT title," because they found out that Fabian Eichner walked out on Imperium. But before then, I think Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Now, I want you to notice the outfit that Raquel Gonzalez wore at Stand Deliver. That is a tribute to to the late great Tejano singer, legendary singer Selena. So, so that's the tribute to that. And found out Marcel Imperium is going to be down one guy. I think Fabian Eichner could get released. I don't know what's going on there. So, but the NXT Women's Tag Team titles, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai went up against Toxic Attraction's Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. And the match was going on, and then Wendy Chu ended up showing up during the matchup, but Mandy Rose attacked Wendy Chu. But then they took advantage of the distractions, and Toxic Attraction ended up once again being the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Joe Gacy and Harland once again addressing the NXT universe and talking about family once again. But who is he referring to? AJ Galante introduces Tony D'Angelo as the Dawn ceremony, the Dawn of NXT ceremony. He placed the ring on the pinky finger that will make him be a Dawn, so he's now a Dawn of NXT. And Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed MSK, the NXT Tag Team Champions, and as they were talking about defending their titles and talking about Shaman Riddle, Grayson Waller and Sanga interrupted them, and they were challenging for the belts. That's happening next week, despite the fact Grayson Waller's got an arm in his sling. I think he's confident Sanga can handle business by himself. But here's the little situation with MSK. We come to find out accusations been thrown by Kimber Lee, accusing Nash Carter of abusing her and all that. And a lot of fans don't believe Kimberly. I don't know how the situation is going to play out. The problem, if MSK loses the tag team titles, you might see Nash Carter get released by the company, fired by the company because of those allegations. But I don't know if those are true or not. I'm taking everything with a grain of salt for the time being. I know abuse is nothing to laugh at or anything like that, but I don't want to say anything until the actual truth comes out, and it's none of my business per se, because I have no say in this. But I'm kind of concerned about the whole thing. I'm hoping that Nash Carter and Kimberly can move on and get their lives straightened out and get their lives and careers together. But it's going to be very difficult, because that means Wes Lee is going to suffer from this as well, unfortunately. And that's that's probably a problem having a tag team. I think there's a reason why I think Vince McMahon is splitting a lot of tag teams up. It's the main reason is that if one person gets punished for something, it's like punishing the other person, and Vince probably doesn't want to do that. But I am concerned. It's all over Twitter between Kimberly and Nash Carter, and it'll be. I know Kimberly's just doing this to get her husband to come home or something like that and get out of WWE. I don't know. It's really with nowadays with a lot of the woke cancel culture and all that, it's going to be a major concern. So that I'm concerned about MSK for sure. They're really cool guys in the ring and all that, but I don't know. So anyways, meanwhile, Dakota Kai ransacks backstage and probably looking for angry at Mandy Rose. She goes, "Mandy Rose, you're not safe." So that championship is another championship match, as the NXT Women's title line, Mandy Rose will defend against Dakota Kai. In one of the most anticipated matches, the lovely Nikita Lyons took on the very brash and talkative Lash Legend, and it was a heck of a matchup between two great athletes. But in the end, Nikita Lyons did win the matchup. And as Tony D'Angelo and AJ Galante going out to the parking lot celebrating the Legado del Fantasma, mainly Santos Escobar, something that attracts us. Congratulations, but get your business out of if you stay out of our business, we stay out of yours, we're good. And a little forewarning for Legado del Fantasma. Kushida was very angry about what Von Wagner did to Ike Manjuro and his jacket, and that match, that match will happen next week. The NXT title was on the line in the main event, Braun Breaker versus Gunther. What a matchup between two great individuals there is, but in the end, Braun Breaker did retain the title over Gunther, so that's going to be something. Joe Gacy and Rick Steiner appeared on the screen, congratulating him, saying, "Son, I'm really proud of you. You are the NXT champion. You retained your title." But he was tied up, locked in a cage by Joe Gacy and Harlan. Now we know. Now we're getting somewhere. Joe Gacy and Harlan. Joe Gacy was talking about Rick Steiner and Braun Breaker. And now, that's where it ends. So Braun Breaker, then Gacy and Harlan have made the biggest mistake of their lives. And Braun Breaker is going to make Gacy regret the day he ever captured Rick Steiner. So that's all the time we have on this show. I will end it right here. This is the 1118 of WEML-TV, Channel 77, NXT 2.0, The Fallout from Stand and Deliver. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will wish you all the peace, the love, and the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from Him above, through me, to you, okay? I will see you. You have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77, tomorrow, Whammy Mania Wednesday. Check it out. Peace.